Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio, brought to you by championnews.net, and happy Father's Day. And in honor of Father's Day, too, we also have our dad on a destiny. We'll call you the dad on the destiny, leader on a mission. Hopefully soon to be State Representative John Lawson. That sounds good, for the 56th House. What are some of these solutions, John? When you go to Springfield, what are some of the things that have to be implemented for this pension system, for Medicaid, for the waste, fraud, and abuse?
Well, I think what needs to be done right away is we need to attack the issues right away, and not just talk about them,
machinate them.
Yeah, make press releases about them, because nothing was really done this session.
Well, nothing happens until people take action. And
that's right. So what we need to do, and what my goal is to get down there and to wake up, not the politicians' eyes, because they all know what's going on. It's the citizens. It's to bring back to the district to say $60 million of Medicaid is getting paid to people who don't live here. We need to bring back saying that there's a problem with the budget. We need to bring back. Here's an example that I give. Anytime you're going into an elevator, okay, that certificate is signed by the director. I mean, does the state of Illinois really need a director of elevators? I mean, you got to be kidding me. I mean, we need to go through that budget and find out what jobs can be combined. We need to find out what departments can be combined, and that's a start. And then take out what doesn't need to be there.
But you're talking job elimination now.
Well, we're talking about taking jobs and combining them, okay? So, but does a director need to have a deputy director and a deputy director to the deputy director? I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
Bureaucracy.
And and that happens everywhere. But when we're burning, we need to actually look at that and see what the problem is.
Right.
So we've got boards that meet twice a year, and they're getting $80,000, $100,000 just to be on this board that meets twice a year.
Oh my!
Let me tell you, I'm a businessman, and I had quite an experience in starting. I've started 4 successful businesses, for a big corporation, for a rich man, and 2 on my own account. But I got out of Cook County because I don't do well with thieves. I'm too outspoken, and I don't take their crap peacefully. So I had to get away from there, because starting a business with all these regulations, even 50 years ago, was tough enough. I got out here in Kane County, where I got harassed by the many regulations and officials. I say harassed. They can't help themselves. They think they got a job, they've been elected, and by God, they're going to run something. But in my experiences out here in Carpentersville and Kane County, I got a lot of help from the firemen and the policemen. Especially, it was the firemen, because they helped us get through the Boca building code as we repaired and built things. And not to evade the law, but to obey the law without it being an excessive financial burden. And it came a day when we've done so much for Carpentersville here. My son Tom has expanded our activities. We're a manufacturing company. We're doing damn well there, manufacturing in Illinois, vertically, not China. We're doing it here. But in addition, we've rescued the town of Carpentersville. We've bought up over 150 homes and made them better than new. And we've gotten rid of a neighborhood that had gone completely downhill with drugs, and you didn't want to be walking the streets there at night. And because we improved the building stock a lot here, we've improved this whole town. So they gave us an award. And I thank, first of all, in the meeting, I thanked the police and firemen, because they actually been a help. And then I thanked the village president, but at that point, something snapped in me, and I said, you gave us this award because we fixed up a huge manufacturing thing here, and of buildings that were built over 100 years ago. by somebody who did it with their own money and their own inclination and without the benefit of your Boca building code. And that was 100 years ago. There's still good buildings. You know, at that point I stopped, and what I didn't say was, all of you regulators here, I'm paying your salaries for you to torture me, and that's a bad bargain. I didn't say that till here. I didn't want to insult them locally. But as a matter of fact, we got more damned regulations out there than you can shake a stick at.
And we need to cut back regulations.
And they shouldn't have the
taxation.
power of law. What gives these guys the right to put up regulations that we have to, a priori, before we've done damage or hurt anybody, they say you have to get our permission, and you got to pay for that, and if you don't do it right in the end, we're going to fine you. That's worse than a legislator downstate making a law, because what's he doing? Are these guys a little local legislature that's going to control every bloody tiny thing we do and look it all over ahead of time and say, oh no, this is the right way? That is why businesses have so much trouble. All these codes ought to be a good housekeeping seal of approval of good practice.
Could that be something that could be handled in the state legislature?
Well, I think that's at the state level, then you're talking the county level, then you're talking the municipal level.